What CharlieWoods did after everything fell apart is what truly stunned TigerWoods. And it's the real reason the golf world is still talking. It wasn't the missed fairways. It wasn't the rough opening round. It wasn't even the early exit from one of junior golf's biggest events. It was how Charlie responded. Instead of disappearing after being humbled on such a big stage, he chose to step back into the spotlight. And that decision said everything.
Charlie.
That moment quiet, easy to miss for casual fans, may end up defining CharlieWoods more than any trophy ever could. The build-up to the 76th U.S. Junior Amateur Championship at Trinity Forest Golf Club in Dallas felt different from anything junior golf had seen in years. This wasn't just another elite junior event. It was being treated like a major moment. Many people saw it as CharlieWoods' official arrival, the son of Tiger Woods, stepping onto a championship stage meant to test not just skill, but patience, nerves, and maturity. From the start, everything felt intense. The galleries were packed. Phones were raised before Charlie even teed off. Cameras followed his every move. And just a few steps behind him, inside the ropes, was Tiger Woods himself. Silent, watchful, impossible to ignore. Charlie wasn't treated like a normal 16-year-old golfer. He was treated like a storyline. Every swing was magnified. Every miss was analyzed. Every reaction was studied. And from the very beginning of the first round, something felt off. The confidence Charlie had shown earlier in the summer seemed muted. Drives drifted offline. His tempo looked rushed. Trinity Forest is a course designed to punish small mistakes, and it did exactly that. By the fifth hole, what started as a shaky opening had turned into something heavier. Missed fairways began piling up. Approach shots came from bad lies. Instead of attacking pins, Charlie was scrambling just to survive. And Trinity Forest does not reward survival golf. It demands commitment, precision, and emotional control. That day, none of those things were working in Charlie's favor. When he finally walked off the 18th green, the scoreboard told a brutal story. 81 strokes, 11 over par, near the very bottom of the field, around 242nd out of 264 players. For a tournament many believed could be his breakout, it was a shocking collapse. The numbers only made it worse. Charlie hit just 3 fairways all day. That meant almost every hole started with trouble, thick rough, blocked angles, recovery shots just to get back into position. His iron play suffered because of it. Shots flew long, came up short, or missed badly offline. Birdie chances were almost non-existent. Even when he reached the green, the struggles continued. He averaged 35 putts. Short, putts slid past the hole. Lagged, putts finished too far away. 4 double bogeys went on the card, and each one seemed heavier than the last. His body language changed too. The confident walk fans had seen before faded into a slow, deliberate trudge. But the most striking part of the round wasn't the score or the stats. It was the silence behind him. Tiger Woods didn't step in. He didn't offer visible advice. He didn't crouch beside greens or whisper encouragement like he had at earlier junior events. He walked quietly, arms folded, expression unchanged. Reporters noticed attention. There were no fist bumps, no pep talks, just a father watching his son struggle through one of the hardest rounds of his young life. Several times, Charlie glanced back toward Tiger, not in panic, but in uncertainty, as if looking for reassurance. Tiger gave none, and that silence was louder than anything he could have said. This wasn't Tiger the coach. This was Tiger the witness, allowing his son to feel the full weight of competition without a safety net. Still, buried inside that painful round were moments that mattered more than they appeared. On the back 9, Charlie made 2 birdies, including a confident putt on the par, 313th. For a brief stretch, his swing looked freer. The tempo steadied. The crowd leaned back in. It didn't lead to a comeback. The final score stayed 81. The damage was done, but it proved something important. He hadn't lost his game completely. Analysts quickly dissected the performance. Some questioned whether Charlie was ready for this level. Others pointed to the mental weight of carrying the Woods name. What became clear was that this wasn't just a technical breakdown. It was emotional, mental. The collision between expectation and reality happened all at once. For many teenagers, a round like that would linger. Confidence would disappear. The temptation to mentally check out would be strong. CharlieWoods didn't do that. When he returned for round 2, he looked different. Not perfect, not dominant, but composed. He found more fairways. His approach shots had better shape and purpose. The reckless mistakes were gone. Most importantly, the emotional spiral had stopped. Charlie shot a 74-3 over par. No double bogeys. No collapse. Just steady, controlled golf. On its own, it wasn't spectacular. In context, it was remarkable. After one of the most public struggles of his young career, under the brightest spotlight he'd ever faced, Charlie responded with maturity. It wasn't enough to save his tournament. The cut line for match play sat at +2. Charlie finished at +4, missing it by 12 shots. His week was over. NBC Sports called it one of the most high-profile exits of the championship, not because he was expected to win, but because so many believed he was ready to contend. But something shifted that day. TigerWoods didn't speak publicly about it. He didn't need to. Those close to the situation noticed a change. The silence wasn't disappointment anymore. It was understanding. Charlie hadn't folded. He hadn't withdrawn. He hadn't blamed the course, the pressure, or the expectations placed on him since birth. He showed up again. And that's what left Tiger speechless. Because Tiger knows better than anyone what golf demands before it gives anything back. Greatness isn't built on junior trophies or highlight clips. It's forged in moments like this public failure, private resolve, and the decision to walk back into the fire instead of away from it. CharlieWoods doesn't just play golf. He carries a surname that reshaped the sport. Every result is magnified. Every stumble is dissected. His performance at Trinity Forest wasn't judged like anyone else's. It became a referendum on his future, an impossible burden for a 16-year-old. What fans saw wasn't a finished product. It was a teenager learning, in real time, what elite competition really costs. The fearless, clutch version of Charlie seen in earlier events didn't fully appear. Instead, people saw something raw, uncomfortable, and deeply human. Great careers aren't defined by smooth rises alone. They're shaped by how players respond when everything falls apart. Charlie's week in Dallas was painful, humbling, and public, but it was also formative. He didn't quit. He didn't hide. He didn't disappear. He adjusted. He competed. He finished. That matters more than most people realize. And that's why this chapter quiet, overlooked by some, may be more important than any early win. Because the dream didn't end at Trinity Forest. It ran straight into reality. And reality in golf is the greatest teacher of all. CharlieWoods walked off that course without trophies or headlines celebrating victory. But he left with something else, an understanding of pressure, a lesson in resilience, and proof that he can stand back up when the world is watching him fall. That's what Tiger saw. That's why he stayed silent. Because some lessons aren't meant to be explained. They're meant to be endured. This chapter didn't end in triumph. It ended in growth. And for CharlieWoods, that may be where the real journey truly began.